why they are calling as the Cnidarians and coelenterates. Cnidarians are because they are having some nidoblasts, stinging organs. So why they are calling as the coelenterates? Because due to the presence of coelentera in their body, that is called the coelenterates. These are diploblastic animals. During the embryonic development, only two layers are formed. These two layers are ectoderm and endoderm. They develop like this into adult organism. This is sea anemone, for example. All the cnidarians are diploblastic animals. For example, I am taking the sea anemone. This is ectoderm during the embryonic development. This is endoderm during the embryonic development only. Endoderm is developed as the digestive tract. Ectoderm is developing as the outer body covering. Then in between these two, that is called the mesoglea is there. This mesoglea is not the product of mesoderm. Not mesoderm. That is a mesoglea. This is called the coelenteron. That's why coelenteron. That's why it is called as the coelenterata. The coelenteron is present only in these organisms. That's why it is called as the coelenterata. Cnidoblasts are special. Coelenteron is the special. This is actually the which is formed from the endoderm is digestive tract. This is called gastrovascular cavity, which can digest the food material. This is the outline structure of the coelenterate or a cnidarian. For example, this is having some cnidoblasts or stinging organs developed in these cnidarians or coelenterates only. What are the functions of these cnidoblasts? They are stinging organs. They can catch the prey. They can sting. They can release some hypnotoxin like chemical into their body. They can arrest the prey and that can eat that prey. These cnidoblasts are used to sting the animal to release the hypnotoxin like chemical into the body and also to take that prey into their mouth. That is kept in the mouth and it can enter into this digestive tract or the gastrovascular cavity. In this gastrovascular cavity, the food is digested. The digested food can be transported. There is no particular transport system in these organisms, just through the diffusion process that can spread throughout the body. No particular circulatory system in them. All the enzymes are present in this gastrovascular cavity to digest the food material. Amylases, lipases and proteolytic enzymes are present in them. So this is the diploblastic animal. Only two layers are present. And in the science of Cnidaria, we focus on body organization. This is actually tissue level of organization. Protozoa are the cellular level of organization, poriferans are cellular level of organization, but these are somehow developed organisms than the protozoans and poriferans because the same type of cells are formed, a group of cells that is called the tissue. In these organisms, in the tissue level of organization in the cnidarians or coelenterate, each tissue perform a function. Means a group of cells can perform a function. This is called the tissue level of organization. For example, in our body, blood tissue, skin tissue, areolar tissue, bone tissue, muscular tissue, like that many tissues are there. Skin tissue can perform a particular function which can protect our body from the external environment. Blood tissue can transport the food material or involve in the immune system. The nervous system can transport the pulses. The muscular system can be used to contract the muscles. Like that, a tissue is functioning in our body. Here also, the tissues, group of cells, tissues are performing the particular function. So these are somehow developed than the protozoans and poriferans. Next, where do the coelenterates or cnidarians live? Almost all live in the marine water, sea water. Hydra, like few species are living in the fresh water. Then our main focus is alternation of generations and metagenesis and zooids. What are the different types of zooids present in the colony? That is, I am saying colony. What is colony means? I'll draw in one organism there are different zooids are there. That's why it is calling as a colony. In this colony, I draw the Obelia. For example, I am taking this Obelia. That is Obelia. In this Obelia, this is one zooid. This one zooid is called the hydranth or polyp. Another zooid is there. I am drawing with another zooid. This is called the gonangium or blastostyle. Like that. Another hydranth and gonangium, like that. These are having two types of zooids in one organism. This is actually Obelia adult organism. In this Obelia adult organism, one zooid is hydranth or polyp. Another one is gonangium or blastostyle. This is having some nidoblast, stinging organs are there around the mouth of this hydranth or polyp. This is meant for nutrition only. With the help of these nidoblast that can sting the animal, releases some hypnotoxin-like material into that prey body. After killing that body, that prey is obtained into the body through this mouth pore. So this is polyp or hydranth is mainly meant for the nutritional purpose, that can take the food material from the surroundings and digest the food material in the coelenterates, gastrovascular cavity. Gonangium or blastostyle. This gonangium or blastostyle is only for the reproductive purpose. They can form Medusa in their body, and the type of organs in this. Here, polyp is living in this organism. Blastostyle or gonangium is also living in this organism, and the Medusa are also developing in this gonangium. Those are also one type of zooids. Three types of zooids are living in one body or one organism of Obelia. That's why this is called as a colony. Three zooids are living in this colony. Okay. This is adult organism. From this adult organism, during the reproduction period, after development of the gonangium or blastostyle, okay, this is broken, this membrane is broken, these are released into the water. These are called the Medusa. These are Medusa. Two types of Medusa are there, male Medusa and female Medusa are there. This is the adult organism. See, diploid state, 2n number of chromosomes are present in it, diploid state. This is adult organism. And those Medusa which are developed in this colony also in diploid state, not haploid state. So these Medusa which are developed from this in this gonangium in this colony also diploid in state. Either male or female Medusa are also in diploid state. Now what is happening? From these are Medusa, male Medusa and female Medusa, sperm cells and egg cells are developed. These sperm cells and egg cells are now haploid in state, because meiotic division or meiosis take place during the formation of sperm cells and egg cells. Now these are in haploid state. Next, what happened? Sperm cell fused with egg cell, fertilized and forms the zygote. This zygote undergo the cleavages, forms the 2 cells and 4 cells and developed as the and continues its embryonic development, finally forms the planula larva. He diploid state, because sperm cell and egg cells are fused, n plus n will become 2n. This is also 2n because that is mitotic division. There is no change in the chromosome number. This planula larva is also diploid in state. This planula larva can swim in the water and finally it can attach to one substratum, any other rock or any other plant that can attach, and it can be habituated to live as a sedentary animal, and it will be developed as a adult Obelia. See here, adult Obelia in diploid state. These all the zooids which are developed in this colony also diploid in state, including the Medusa. Medusa also diploid in state. This Medusa, umbrella like structures. These are male and female Medusa are there. Those are in diploid state. They can undergo the meiotic division, form sperm cells and egg cells which are in haploid state. Now the fertilization is taking place, embryonic development is going on, and finally planula larva is developing, which is attached to any substratum and developed as the adult Obelia. Okay, up to here, this is in haploid state. Haploid state. Remaining total is in diploid state. Okay. Next, another alternation of generations. What do you mean by alternation of generations? In Protozoa, in the Elphidium life cycle, we found that microsporic form and megalosporic forms are formed alternately. That is called the alternation of generations. Likewise, here, this is asexual form. Obelia adult is the asexual form. This asexual form is growing and developing different zooids in the colony and develop the Medusa. These Medusa are actually sexual forms. These sexual forms are releasing the gametes, and the gametes are fusing and forming asexual form once again. Asexual form is forming. From this asexual form, sexual form is developing. From this sexual form, again asexual form is developing. Asexual form, sexual form. Sexual form to asexual form. This is called the alternation of generations. One sexual, next asexual, next asexual and sexual. This is called the alternation of generations. Then what is metagenesis? Meta means big. This adult organism, polyp, hydrant, gonangium, medusa, all the zooids in this gonangium are in diploid state. Isn't it? Diploid state. This asexual form, these sexual forms are also in diploid state. This is called the metagenesis. Only the gametes are in haploid state. Asexual form, the adult organism, and the sexual forms, the medusa, are in diploid state. That is called metagenesis. This is about the Obelia, alternation of generations, metagenesis. Next topic is corals and coral reefs. Corals and coral reefs are another special character of these Cnidarians or coelenterates. Some corals are Cnidarians or coelenterate organisms. They can produce some calcium carbonate shell around their body to protect themselves from the surrounding enemies. After the death of this animal, the shell, the calcium carbonate shell do not be broken. From the past millions of years, becoming a rocky-like structure, and they are forming big mountains in the oceans, islands in the oceans. Those are called the coral reefs.